Coastal Carolina lost 4 starters from last year's 12 and 19 squad, but the Chanticleers return number 25.
Tony Duncan's been Player of the Year 3 years in a row in this league, so his play would be important to any team he's on, that's for sure.
And once again, Duncan will be the main man, but not the only one. Overall, this team is stronger than last year's.
It'll be a new, improved team, fast breaking, harder working. I think this team is going to have a lot more heart than we had last year. We're going to have an overall better team than we had last year.
You're going to see a better outside shooting team than we had last year. We feel like we got some people that can shoot the 3, and last year we basically only had 1 or 2 players that could shoot it. This year we think we got a better outside game, which will complement our inside game.
And for Coastal, there is a simple equation for success.
When we get intense and get ready to play offense and defense, it takes care of itself.
In Conway, Ken Slats, WPDE Action Sports. Wednesday, first-round draft pick Alonzo Mourning reached a contract agreement with the Hornets. The problem? The deal would put the team over the NBA salary cap. 2 possible solutions: trade somebody or restructure some players' contracts.
When I talk about trades and I talk about our players, I'll talk about that behind closed doors.
Why you want to trade a guy and make 8 or 9 guys on the team unhappy? Because I would definitely be unhappy. And it would definitely affect my play.
Well, when Johnson talks, the front office listens. This afternoon, the Hornets restructured the contracts of guard Del Curry and forward Johnny Newman. Now, all the pieces are there. The Hornets are ready to move forward. The Hornets had their first 30-win season last year. Add first-round draft pick Alonzo Mourning, and they are definitely playoff bound.
I think they're going to have a good team. Like I said, I think the last 3 years they've drafted better than anybody else. When you had Kendall Gill, Larry Johnson, and now Alonzo Mourning, that's as good as anybody. So yeah, this is definitely a playoff team. This year, I don't know.
You guys are definitely going to be a playoff caliber team, correct?
Oh yeah, definitely.
In Charlotte, Ken Slats, WPDE Action Sports.
When things don't go right, it's important to go back to your basics, go back to your fundamentals, your blocking and tackling. And these are our fundamentals, attitudinal-wise, that we have to remember on really what our foundations are and what we're building on.
And right now, the Tigers are building for the Gamecocks, trying to forget that they have lost 3 of their last 4 games. Well, the rivalry doesn't get a whole lot bigger. USC and Clemson here in Death Valley on Saturday. But for the Tigers, this game means just a little bit more.
This is our bowl game. Have to close it out now. It's a big game.
We are 5-5 right now, and we have seniors on this team that, that have never had played on a losing team, and I think I want to play as well as I can to help them have a winning season this year.
And for the Tigers to end the season with that winning record, there are no excuses Saturday in Death Valley.
It's the one you must win. Sure is.
In Clemson, Ken Slats, WPDE Action Sports. The second half of the season has been a bit of a surprise for both teams. Clemson has lost 3 of their last 4 games, but USC has won 4 of their last 5. Probably a bigger surprise, though, is that 2 freshmen, Steve Tannehill at USC and Patrick Sapp at Clemson, will be leading their respective teams here in Death Valley on Saturday.
I think it'll be a good trial, I guess, for both of us. This is our first Clemson, South Carolina game, and we'll be here for a couple years and play against each other. So in that sense, it'll be pretty fun to go against it. He's cocky, like they say. He is pretty cocky, but he got a lot of confidence in himself. He's put a lot of spark in their football team right now.
It does matter the way he plays, and try and again get down to the basics, which is the game and the action and the plays themselves.
He's a laid-back guy. I mean, he gets the job done. I mean, that's evident against North Carolina, and we've all accepted him. Just whoever takes a snap, we're going to block for him.
South Florence is looking for revenge. The Bruins lost to Hartsville 14-10 earlier in the season. No surprises now when the Bruins go to Red Fox territory.
We're sure that they're number 2 team in the state, maybe number 1. They're a good football team. We felt like we played a real good game last time, and they came back and did what they had to do to win the ball game, and that's a sign of a good team, and they have really got a good football team.
I think it's tough anytime you play a team twice, and I really think the team that lost the first game has a little advantage. We do get to play here, so hopefully that's going to offset that advantage, and hopefully we're going to play good Red Fox football and have a chance to win.
No team has beaten Hartsville this year. South Florence wants to be the first.
It's going to take all of us working together, physically, mentally, and emotionally to win the ball game.
We have our work cut out for us, so hopefully playing them one time is going to help, but then they're going to have the same advantage because they played us.
Ken Slats reporting, WPDE Action Sports.
Our football teams make progress. I can't see this victory doing anything other than really moving us forward on this program, and we're trying to be the best that we can be.
This was a big year for them. I think the kids have played hard. I think they learned a lot in the game of football, and certainly will be important to them as the years go on.
93 is going to be fun. I can't wait. I hope we get some games on TV, you know, ABC or NBC or CBS, something ESPN, so everyone at home can see me how much fun I'm having out there. You know, the sun's out there shining bright for us next year. I think it's going to be a great year, and I think we're just going to keep the momentum rolling right into next year.